In this video, we're going to solve a couple of questions about graphing parabolas. So in this first example, we're asked to find the equation and graph the parabola with a given focus and a given vertex. So we have a vertex at 5, 0, so we can plot that and we'll call each of these 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0 is right here. The focus is at 5, 3, so 5, 1, 2, 3. So this will be the focus. It's not a point, but we'll indicate that this is the focus. And that tells us that this parabola is going to open up and down, and in this particular case, open up. So because of the orientation of the vertex and the focus, we know the form of the equation is going to be x minus h all squared equal 4p times y. So now all we need to do is fill in h, p, and k, and we'll be all done. Now notice I left the k off here. Really it should be y minus k. Now, you might have caught on that the vertex here, 5, 0, the vertex tells us h, k. And since k is 0, we didn't need that. So we'll start by putting those in. We get x minus 5 all squared is equal to 4p times y now. Alright, if we find p, we're done. So p refers to the distance from the focus to the vertex, or from the vertex to the directrix, if we know that. In this case, we know the distance from here is 1, 2, 3 units. So p is 3 because it's up to the focus. So p here is equal to 3. And now we're done. We put 3 in there, and we find the equation here is x minus 5 all squared is equal to 4 times 3y, or 12y. And that's the equation. So for a parabola, we need to fill in the h and k, in this case 5 and 0, from the vertex, find p, distance to focus, and we're done. If we plot the graph then, we can know there's a couple more points. We can plug in values to find points. It would go something like that, and something like that. So that would be a sketch of our graph. More important that you found the equation. Here we're given a graph and we're asked to find the equation. So this one opens down. So we know that the form is going to be x minus h all squared equals 4p y minus k. So there's our form. So as long as we can find h, k, and p, we're done. So let's start with p this time. P is the distance to the directrix, or distance to the focus. And from the vertex to the focus, the direction tells us the sign of p. So here's the vertex. Here's the focus. It's coming down, so we know p is going to be negative. Also, we have 2 places, so it's going to be negative 2. And that's all there is to finding p. hk is the vertex. So if we know the vertex, we can find h and k, and this is given in this diagram over here, negative 2, negative 4. Fill in the pieces and we're done. So x minus h means plus 2, and that's all squared, and we have k is negative 4, p is negative 2, so 4, negative 2, y plus 4, because negative with negative up here. And if we simplify, we get the final form, which will be negative 8, y plus 4. And there's the equation of that parabola. In the next video, we'll continue with some examples looking at circles.